Alright, quick tutorial, if you may call it a tutorial. So I was trying to get a physics simulation into an animation into Source, into SurfMap. Basically, what I wanted to have was, wait, let me deactivate that. I wanted to have this kind of cannon thingy, and I wanted to shoot out the credits of who helped me worked on the map. And the problem with that is that it's based on physics in Blender. So what happens is you have an object which has a rigid body, and at first on the first frame it's set to animate it, and it has a starting position, and then 2 frames later, because I found that in a tutorial, so it shouldn't be 1 frame but 2 frames later. You move it and it's still animated, and then one frame later you tell it that it's no longer animated. So it uses that movement it gets in the first 2 frames as an impulse to just like shoot out. But the problem was that you can't do that with armatures. They don't have rigid body fields, whatever. Um, and correct me if I'm wrong, and this is just the way I found to do it. And I figured I might as well make a video on it because no one else should have to go through figuring this shit out. Um, but basically, what I ended up doing was, so I have my model, which is a model of Spy. It's just credits for Spy, which I forgot to. Oh no, it should be textured on the back. But I assign it to an armature, so this is this is all uh, weighted onto that armature. But the armature doesn't have the ability to use rigid bodies. So what I did instead was I just made a cube, just a regular object that could have a rigid body, and I made it the impulse simulation doing that, and told the armature that it was a child of the cube. So if we look at this in wireframe, you see that it's actually following the simulation. And then once you're done with that, like once you're happy with the way it flies, whatever, what you can do is make sure that your armature has a starting keyframe for the location and rotation, and then you go to your simulated objects and you go bake to keyframes, and when you press that, it creates a keyframe at every single frame following the exact simulation, and then you can copy that and paste it into your armature. So if I now turn off that it's no longer a child of the simulated object, you can see that it's still flying. It's still doing the simulation. So just was pretty annoying to figure out. So I figured I might as well just upload a video to help others. All right.